It started with the rain. It always starts with rain in stories like this. Elian was walking home, the weight of the engagement ring in his pocket feeling heavier than a stone. She had left him. The pain was physical, a sharp knife in his chest. He turned a corner he had walked 1,000 times, but tonight, the street was different. The fog was thick and smelled of incense and ozone. Where there should have been a brick wall, there was an archway draped in purple silk. Lanterns floated in the air without strings. And the sign above the gate whispered to him, literally whispered in his mind. The Bazaar of Burdens. Leave your heavy things here. Inside, the market was a riot of impossible things. Stalls sold shadows, whispers, and seconds of time. Elian stopped at a booth made of dark mahogany shelves. Hundreds of glass jars lined the walls, each glowing with a different color. You carry a heavy storm, boy, a voice rasped. The merchant stepped out of the shadows. He wore a mask made of cracked porcelain. I can smell the heartbreak on you. It reeks of salt and rust. Elian touched his chest. Can you take it away? He asked. The merchant nodded. I can buy it. Sadness is a rare ingredient. In exchange, I offer you this. He held up a jar filled with sparkling gold dust. Ambition. Pure, unadulterated drive. The extraction didn't hurt. It felt like a long cold exhale. The merchant placed a glass funnel against Elian's chest. Elian watched as a thick, dark blue smoke pulled itself out of his skin. It was his grief. It was the memory of her smile, the sound of her goodbye, the nights spent crying. It all drained into the jar. When it was done, Elian stood up. He felt light. Empty but light. The merchant handed him the jar of gold dust. Drink, he commanded. Elian drank. Tasted like metal and electricity. His eyes widened. He didn't think about her anymore. He thought about work. He thought about winning. 6 months later, Elian was the CEO of a tech giant. He worked 20 hours a day. He didn't need sleep. The ambition fueled him like nuclear power. He destroyed his competitors without blinking. He was richer than he could have imagined. He bought a penthouse that looked down on the clouds. But his apartment was white. Stark cold white. He had no photos of family. No art. Just awards. He stood by the window looking at the city. A colleague told him a joke. Elian knew he should laugh. He understood the structure of the joke. But his face didn't move. He felt nothing. Not joy. Not amusement. Just the cold hum of the gold dust in his veins. He tried to fake it. He went on dates with beautiful models. He went to comedy clubs. He bought a fast car. This is fun, he said aloud, speeding down the highway at 200 miles per hour. But his voice was monotone. He checked his heart rate on his watch. Flat. Steady. He remembered that he used to love playing the piano. He sat at his Steinway. His fingers moved perfectly, technically flawless. But the music had no soul. It was just math. He realized with horror that the merchant hadn't just taken the grief. Grief is the other side of the coin of love. When you throw away the coin, you lose both sides. The numbness began to rot him. He received a call that his mother had passed away. I see, Elian said into the phone. Arrange the funeral for Tuesday. I have a meeting on Wednesday. He hung up. Then he stared at the phone. He knew he should be devastated. He wanted to be devastated. He tried to force a tear. He screamed at the mirror, trying to scare himself into feeling nothing. He was a monster. A golden, successful monster. He realized he would rather feel the worst pain imaginable than feel this nothingness for one more second. He grabbed his coat. He had to find the alley. It took him weeks to find the entrance again. The bazaar appeared only when he was truly desperate. He ran to the merchant's stall. Give it back, Elian yelled, slamming his gold watch and wallet on the counter. Take the money. Take the success. Give me my grief back. The merchant smiled behind his porcelain mask. He pointed to a jar on the top shelf. The blue smoke inside had turned black. It has fermented, the merchant said. It is heavier now. The price has gone up. Anything, Elian begged. The price, the merchant whispered, is your memory. I will give you back your ability to feel, but you will not remember why you are sad. You will feel the loss, but you won't remember her name. Elian woke up on a park bench. It was morning. He was wearing cheap clothes. His wallet was gone. The penthouse was gone. He had no idea who he was or how he got there. He looked at the sunrise. The orange light hit the clouds. And suddenly Elian started to cry. Great, heaving sobs racked his body. His chest hurt. It hurt so much. He didn't know why he was crying. He felt a hole in his heart the size of a universe, but he couldn't remember what used to fill it. But as the tears rolled down his face, hot and real, he smiled through the agony. He was in pain. He was alive.